What's going on, everybody? Super Sand coming at you with another shoutcast. Tonight is going to be Blaqsun faction versus PHG, or better known as Phenomenal Gaming. We're going to be playing on Urban Incursion, best of 9, noon with Overcast. For a minute there, I was a little bit worried. They asked me, or they told me to let them know when I was good to go, and they only had 3 members on Blaqsun. I was like, no, why? Why would they do that to me? But Amun-Ra made his way in here finally. He finally made his showing as soon as I sent the message. So therefore, we have a 4-on-4. We're going to be seeing Scare, Toma, Nev, and Amun-Ra, better known as Sui. I'll be calling him Sui because that's just what I'm used to calling him. Sorry, Sui. Show, Violence, Amnesia, and Apache. So therefore, this is going to get sweaty. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, best of 9 on Urban Incursion. As I said, this is going to be a good game. I am ready. Kind of got fed this one from the scrap table by Ling at the last minute. He gave me plenty of time. I say last minute, but he gave me plenty of time, and I appreciate it. I did want to cast this game, but I wasn't gonna cry too much over the fact that he beat me in like over 2 seconds to reply to yes. But either way, here we are. Scare going to be picking up the tech with the 9x9 Toma with the MP7 on Scout. Pred from Nev, and Assassin out of Sui. Pred from Show, Tech on Violence, Amnesia taking up Assassin, and Apache on Scout. So both sides taking up a 1 drone approach with a 3 assault. This is going to be good. Man, it's a mirror image of one another. I like it. This is gonna be good. Let's go. Guess we're just waiting on me to load in because everybody else seems to be loaded in on my side. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1. On the lower side, we're gonna be seeing Blaqsun faction. On the top hillside, we're gonna be seeing PHG. See what these boys are going to do map control wise. Are we going to be seeing a clinic fight for that, or are we going to be seeing somebody go around to the church? It looks like mostly we're going to be running towards the mid. Pings are going to be coming out from the Scout on Blaqsun faction. Scout does come out from Apache, but it gets taken out of the sky very quickly by the tech of Blaqsun. Here comes Amnesia coming straight in on Sui. Sui sees him. He starts taking shots. Shoots through the window at Sui, but Sui runs around the corner. A little bit of damage does get put onto Amnesia. Nades are going to be thrown into the windows of the backside of Clinic. There's Sui. Alright, so he does go into... Good lord. Glitch out just a little bit, would you? Alright, so let's see. We've got full-on road control coming out of Blaqsun. Apache on the low side with that Scout is going to be watching the lower flanking route. Violence and Show taking up the mid. Where's their 4th? Where am I missing him? Ah, yeah, that's right. Amnesia in the clinic. Just about forgot about him already. What's up, Natural Bone Killer? What's up, Chairman? Uni, there you are, man. You didn't even need a link. You had it. So Scout drone does get taken out by Sui there. Now Scout drone from Blaqsun is in the sky, and he's going to be pinging out. But what's he pinging out exactly? Is he just keeping his distance and pinging out Show and Violence? It looked like Violence was marked there just for a minute. Show was going to be coming into Clinic to hang out with Amnesia. Violence still going to be hanging out by that middle 3-story building. Still going to be watching the top side flank. Apache still watching the lower side flank. Nev has taken up a position on the back blue building to get a little bit of elevation and overwatch. M16 can be a bit of a laser beam, so therefore that's pretty good positioning for the Predator of Blaqsun. Sui has taken up a position watching the lower side flank from the stage. Now Scout's going to be looking for Scare, and they're going to find him. He is going to put his jammer down and is going to be moving away from his position that he... Look at the proxy mines, just an absolute layer of proxy mines just blockading that road. Scout does come out, and again, the tech takes care of that. Both techs doing their job, taking care of the one drone that both sides have. I'd imagine one of the sides will take up a 2-drone approach in the next round. Both teams kind of holding their positions, kind of feeling out the other team, waiting for the other one to get impatient, trying to make a move. Scare has moved off his flanking route from the top side and is going to be moving into the same position as Toma. Both of them still going to be looking out towards that middle road. And now Violence going to be moving down to the lower right, going to be hanging out with Apache. Toma needs to scout that out, and they can get a good flanking on him and get a bit of a pincer maneuver going on. Just hang out here for just a second, watch these guys, make sure that they don't do anything funny. We'll just kind of watch what they do from our position right now while I get the link to this match. Give me just a second. There's one link. And there's 2 links. We are good to go. Alright, still kind of holding fast here. Scare kind of moving around the most. Nev does come down off his elevated position. They're going to be on the move. Did they scout out enough to see that these guys are all down here in clinic and lower side? Sui's still holding his position on that backstage. There goes Nev. He's on the flanking route now to high side. Scout is going to be coming out from Apache. He's going to be scouting out Nev. High side flank is going to be seeing Scare and Nev there, but I think these guys already have the positioning that they need to get over to where they can have a good line of sight on everybody. So good move from Blaqsun at this point. And a message from somebody that I was playing earlier. Don't know what's going on with that. Don't really matter. Man, both teams really just hanging out with, not really doing too much moving. So what's happening here? First round is always the hardest for a sweaty match because everybody just kind of feels them out, gets to see where everybody's going to be holding fast. Nobody wants to get that first death on the game. They are going to be seeing Violence. They're going to be seeing Apache moving around in there, so they're going to know that they have 2 on the lower side. And they're going to imagine that Amnesia and Show still hanging out in the clinic. Here comes the drone from Apache. Pings do come out. What are they seeing? Are they seeing Toma moving around? Scare? Nev? Lots of pings. Yeah, does see Scare. He does get him marked in the mid. Toma's going to be moving around. Are they going to be seeing? Yes, they do. They do see Sui. Sui does take some shots. It looks like he's about half health now. Came out of the Pred and the Tech of Violence and Show. Scare does take care of the drone finally. Takes it out of the sky. And now we're seeing a full-on rotation coming out from PHG. They're coming around the backside of the stage, trying to chase Sui, but Sui's going to be getting up on that roof. Is going to be having a little bit of an elevated position. I think that was the tech of PHG. So that does take care of the drone in the sky. Good lord, I'm still trying to do inverted. Whenever I go into their drone view, it's inverted. Whenever I go back into the observer, it's still default. Rough. What's up, Harmon? Long time no see. What's going on, buddy? Man, Amnesia and Toma right on top of each other. He's got to hear him moving around inside that building. Toma needs to get that intel. They need to see where Amnesia's hanging out. That's an easy pick for a scout. Wait a second. I thought Toma was the Pred. Oh, and Nev is the Pred. Toma's the scout. I got mixed up there for a second. He needs this intel. Look at this. Show does get taken out, but look, I'm still just bumfuzzled at how close these guys are hanging out together. Flashes do come out. Here comes the push from Nev. Pred does take out Amnesia. So now it's 2 on the ground for PHG, and Suicides and his boys are going to have to make a good intel call here on Apache and Violence to find out where they're at. Access point is not a good choice to take. They've got to get the intel to take out Violence or Apache, one or the other. Nev is going to be moving into the clinic. Revive. Nope, that's not a revive. Apache takes out Scare as he pushes across the road. Man, I'm just all over the place right now. And a nade comes in and gets Toma. What a nade from Apache. Now it's 2v2 yet again. And yet again, good lord. Rough night, ladies and gentlemen. Rough night. I'm trying to, I'm trying to show just how hyped I am for this game without waking up the household. So please forgive me. Don't want to wake up the kids and suffer the wrath of the missus. Nev does push down, and Violence is going to be taking shots at Nev. Nev is going to be marked. Both members of PHG are going to be seeing him. He is going to be taking fire. He is less than half health. I don't think he has his battle rage. Here comes Violence. Right on the side of the port of John, but Suicides needs to get that revive on Toma. Leaves Nev alone and gets taken out by the MDR of Apache. The revive on Toma is brought in. Toma comes in with the drone, going to be seeing Violence push across, but Sui unable to get the shots on him that he needs. Both the members of PHG are pretty low. Here comes Sui, gets Apache as he was peeking on that right side of the stage and tries to take shots at Violence as well, but he dips back in. And there's Toma. Toma picks him up with the MP7. Ends the first round. Round 1 goes to Blaqsun. Booby Smasher, what's going on, man? Yeah, it has been a while. You right? You right? Bit of a slow start, but the ending was so satisfying. I don't care who you are. That was I love just full-on gunfights, just in the middle of the road. Will we be seeing any class change-ups? Looks like, yep, PHG does pick up the second drone, not liking the tech keeping the scout out of the sky. Doesn't look like the other side's gonna have the same thoughts. Sui still holding on to that recruit, trying to figure out what he wants to run, and picks up the assassin yet again. Excuse me for just a second. Had to clear my throat just for a second. Good lord. So it looks like Scout, Tech, Tox, and Pred for the boys of PHG. Assassin, Pred, and Scout and Tech for the boys of Blaqsun. So yet again, 3 assaults coming out from Blaqsun, but on the other side, the 2 drone situation that I thought we'd be seeing does come out from PHG. Gas drone is in the sky, and I'd imagine Scare will be putting down his jammer. There it goes. Jammer is down from Blaqsun. The gas drone is taken out, and now Nev takes a little bit of damage from that gas drone, but pushes down across Violence, making a good run up the hill on that main road with Apache right behind him. Show as well. We're going to be seeing a full-on push for the top right side of the map for PHG. Amnesia going to be hanging out at the corner. And a good pick from Amnesia, and Violence taking out Scare, but he's going to be a good res to get from the bottom. If they're going to make it happen, they need to do it now. Nev. Drone is taken out. They're going to be seeing Amnesia coming right down the road, but Sui's going to be right there. There's the revive. They do burn the battle rage to get him up. Now Scout drone coming out from Blaqsun. Amnesia right on the other side of the wall with Apache. I believe Sui's going to be seeing him. Should be bursting, put a little bit of damage onto him. He is half health now. Amnesia coming up over the top of him with the SR. Going to be seeing Sui. Sui gets him with the Vector. Close range. Makes quick work to him, but Violence taking shots at him as well. 9x9 trying to put some work in on Sui. Sui is now going to be pretty much 2-shot. Maybe even a 1-shot. Nev is marked on the backside of Clinic. Sui takes up a position inside of Clinic. Nev going to be coming around the left side, it looks like. Toma's still going to be watching that right side flank. Show, Violence, and Apache do have the top side. Scare on the bottom going to be rotating around left. Jammer does come out again from Scare. Nev continues to push around Apache. Not marked, but they do know where he is. What's up, Uni? I already said, what's up? I meant Inhuman. What's up, Inhuman? Yeah, I know I'm trash, buddy. I know I trash. Show is going to be hanging out on top of the roof of this building with Violence. And Apache going to be hanging out still over here in the bottom floor of this 2-story building. Still no further push from Nev on this roadside and from the 3-story. Atoma takes up a position in back blue. Scare decides to go back around to the back left. Possibly could be seeing him come up this direction right here and come out on this side at the broken walls. MP7 Atoma does open up on the drone, takes it out. Nev takes up position elevated in the 3-story. Toma and Sui hanging out still by the clinic. Scare just down here by the bus stop putting down proxies, it looks like. Scout drone is going to be seeing Apache and Show. Violence still hanging out in that building. Still I don't think they quite know that he's there, but Sui is going to be taking some shots with the Vector, trying to burst in some damage onto the Show, and he does burn his battle rage. Yeah, Scare's still hanging out by bus stop. I don't know exactly if he's just gonna. Yeah, he's just waiting on the intel to know where Violence is, I believe. Here comes Scare up the back left. Nev does move to the bottom story, looking to see if he can get a shot on somebody on this side of the building, I'd imagine. But here comes Scare right up the lane that I was expecting. Ooh, Violence in a bad position if Scare were to get wind of him being there. Here comes a three-man push onto Sui. Sui needs to get a little bit of help here from the backside from Scare. Scare just hanging out in the back, doesn't have the intel that he needs to push up to help Sui. Proxies are going to be hitting the tech. It looks like Violence did take some damage from the proxy mine, and now Scare, knowing that some guys were there, and he sees Apache, tries to take shots. Ducks just in time, but not before Sui takes him out. Now here comes Show with, and not enough. Scare takes him out with the 9x9. Violence, the last one alive. Tech going to be pushing back, trying to find Scare to get the easy one-on-one. That Tech very close to death, just needs to be hit by that 9x9 a couple times. Here it comes, and he pushes out, and Scare gets him. Violence takes him out, or gets taken out, and round 2 goes to Blaqsun. 2-0. What a round. I liked it. Lots of rotations around the map. Scare coming in real handy on that backside. Him and Sui pinched him. I don't think we're going to be seeing a 2-drone situation from Blaqsun just yet. Still not having enough trouble to really justify going with the 2 drones. Now, on the other side, on the other hand, Apache and Amnesia still hanging out with the 2 drones with the two assaults, and Show picks up the pred again with Tech coming out from Violence, and Apache decides to go Divvy. Divvy drone. No, he's switched back to Scout. Good heavens, they don't know what they want to do at the moment. Back and forth, back and forth. Is he going to finally decide on the Diversionist? Both drones do have thermals, could come in handy. Sui puts down the assassin, brings up the Predator with the quick getaway. Nev brings out the Point Man, so 2 good assault classes coming in from the boys of Blaqsun, with Scare still on that Tech with the nasty 9x9. Toma's still hanging out with the MP7 on the Scout. I still have not gotten to the point where I like the MP7. I still like my MDR and my MPX. Too good. I've seen a lot more people running that MP7. Now on the bottom side, we've got Blaqsun. They're going to be pushing up through the middle map. I'd imagine we're going to be seeing another fight over the clinic. Maybe. Scout drone is out from Blaqsun, and gas drone is in the air from Amnesia. Does put gas, but goes and puts it down on the access point instead, leaving clinic open to be taken. Uh-oh, Nev's gonna have all 4 members of PHG right in front of him in this middle building. With that kind of intel, what are we going to be seeing out of Blaqsun to try and help out Nev? Are we going to be seeing the angles? Are we going to be seeing the rotation onto the back side of PHG? And and Nev gets him with the AK-12, but not before taking shots from the 9x9 of Violence. Nade is being primed, is thrown, and is right on top of Violence, but I think Violence is just inside the wall enough. Just short of getting the nade kill onto Violence. Is it short again, or is it just inside? And barely misses it. Violence able to get out just in time before getting shot or getting destroyed by the grenade. And Apache with that an M4 takes out Toma at the main entrance to the 3-story building. Oh, and Sui takes out Violence, gets him in that with that angle. Now Amnesia going to be hanging out in that building right by Sui, but up the road we have Apache pushing across, but the 9x9 of Scare does see him. A little bit of damage onto Apache, but now I think they do know that Amnesia's there. They're throwing in nades, looking to see if he's there, trying to pick up Violence. But Amnesia's going to be on that backside corner. I think they're pretty aware that Nev is inside that building still yet, and Sui's right there with him, but they do not know that Scare, on the other hand, is right on the backside flank. Scare, all he needs is to see Amnesia. Amnesia, I think, though, is going to be seeing him bobbing back and forth. I think that intel is going to be there. Proxies do come down from Scare on that corner, and I think where he's going to be moving away, trying to get another flank onto the high side. Gas drone and Noisemaker both in the air, but I don't know, is the jammer out from Scare? Is he have it available? Don't think it much matters. Both drones in the air from PHG. Scare on the backside is going to be marked, but Sui makes quick work of that drone. Both drones have been taken out of the sky, and now it's going to be Nev and Sui hanging out by Access. Scare on that right side. Where's their Toma? Still down inside the bottom story of 3-story. I think I should change my name to Amnesia. I can't remember Jack. Looks like Amnesia's trying to ADS from the 2nd-story window. Trying to find somebody on that back wall possibly, but Nev has moved onto the backside of just above Access. Access point might be a good take here in about 90 seconds. They do have the positioning to... I think they do have the positioning to make a push for it, because it'll bring them out. Maybe not now. Nev is going to be moving up the back left side. Amnesia is still hanging out at the corner. Amnesia, is he going to be seeing Nev in time to take him out? I don't think he had the angle to see Nev. I think Nev made it into that building without him being aware of his movement. Fred with quick getaway is filthy. Weiler, you're filthy. Let's just be freaking honest here. And Apache takes out Nev. Good shots coming out from the M4 of PHG yet again. Another kill for him this round. Now Amnesia still holding on to that corner. Apache, and Sui does see Amnesia. He's going to be having to move out of his position, going across. He makes a move across the road, and Amnesia taken out by Scare and Sui. And here's Apache, unable to make another kill happen, and gets taken out. Round 3 goes to Blaqsun faction. Blaqsun just absolutely coming out to play. Making things happen. They've just got the rotation on the flanks. They're just outclassing the boys of PHG right now. PHG's got to prevent those flanks. I mean, they had a body on the ground, but they just let those boys get up on the top side of them and pinch them again. what it's been all about these past 3 rounds is these boys of Blaqsun just pinching. Scare's been absolutely nasty with his flanks. Nev bringing out the disruptor, maybe a real hard push coming in from the assaults on Blaqsun's side. Divvy, and that's it. Just a Divvy drone coming out from PHG. Bold move, Cotton. Violence with the tech, and Amnesia coming out with Assassin again. Haven't seen it for the last 2 rounds, but again coming out with the Assassin. Maybe another push towards the access point for Amnesia. See which way these boys are going to go. Show and Amnesia might actually go for the clinic. Looks like a full-on push through the middle. Sui and Scare going to be on the bottom side of mid, and Toma and Nev going to be taking up the middle building. Amnesia does take the clinic. He's now inside and is going to be looking towards the ooh, dude. Oh my god. Sui with the absolute laser on the show on that back blue building on the roof. What a first pick for the round from Blaqsun. Man, that M16 is just absolutely gross. Noisemaker is going to be pinging out Sui's location. Amnesia hanging out in that window trying to get Sui. I think Sui knows that he's going to be there because the windows have been shot out. Throws nades, just trying to get one inside of the window frame, but not able to reach it. Nev and Toma still hanging out in the mid, watching for the flank around. I think Scare has the ability to see. Oh boy, and there it is. Scare does get the rotation towards the backside of the building. Amnesia put on the ground. That is 2 now for the round, and it's not even been 2 minutes into it. Now Apache and Violence left alone in the 3-story building up top. Oof. Very rough. Toma has pushed up to the 2-story building on the hill. Nev is going to be hanging out in mid. Still trying to maintain some kind of presence with the disruptor, but these boys are kind of hanging outside of his radius. Violence and Apache unaffected for the moment. Scare and Sui have moved up into the clinic on the backside. They're going to have to be careful of that mine that's on the inside, though. 158 seconds for the access point to come available. Again, a very viable solution to end the round and make it game point. Nev does push up into Jaguar building. Violence should be, I would think he's disrupted. It's just not showing it. So Violence is disrupted by Nev at the moment, and Apache is going to be looking for that flank back behind the church. Toma's gonna have to be the one to catch this one. Scare is on the backside looking for the attempt to try and go and get show. So that revive is covered. Not going to be happening. Scout drone from Toma going to be in the air. I don't think did he catch the movements of Apache in time? I don't think so. Noisemaker is in the air. Apache is going to be unseen inside of the church. Alright, so they do find Violence inside the building, I believe. Thermals are on and Violence is marked, and he is going to be unaware. Nades do come in. Violence should be seeing the drone flying around his head like a pesky fly. Ooh, Apache out of the church he comes, and MP7 opens up, and so does the M4. Unable to land any shots on Toma. Here comes the flashes. Apache and grenade gets him, and Nev also picks up Violence. Takes round 4. 4-0. The boys of Blaqsun have made it to match point, not allowing a single round to be taken by PHG. Right now, Blaqsun just absolutely steamrolling. Phenomenal gaming. Oof. Man. I think Amnesia's having a little bit of trouble deciding what he wants to take. I saw everything from a sentinel with bleed. Assassin coming out to play one last time for Sui. Tech from Scare. Toma still on that scout, doing some good work with it. Nev, what's he gonna play? He's kind of been rotating around, kind of like Sui has been. And a Vanguard. Vanguard coming out with, or from Nev. Apache gonna be hanging out with the Toxic. One drone situation from PHG. Violence still hanging on to the tech, and Show comes out with the point, man. Gonna be running the Fighting Spirit. I do like seeing Fighting Spirit in League. That is a good one. Alright. Game point. Bottom side spawn is going to be Blaqsun. And on the right, we're going to be seeing PHG. What kind of push are we going to be seeing? PHG's got to break the momentum that Blaqsun has created. He just have one round right here to make up for the deficit that they've been given here. Amnesia with that assassin going to be pushing right into the clinic. Half of it has been gassed out, leaving him plenty of room to get in. Sui going to be coming in. He's going to be pushing right into the gas, coming in on Amnesia. Here is the push and gets some shots onto him, makes him half health. Amnesia comes back around inside. Vanguard needs to give a little bit of intel, but unable. Sui takes massive amounts of damage, pushing into that gas, trying to get the easy kill onto Amnesia. Unable to make that happen, but does get Amnesia down to about the same level of health as Sui's got. But for a second there, I thought Amnesia was running Fighting Spirit with the flash, and I thought he was going up for a second. Show and Apache on that top side. Show with the point man going to be trying to push up and onto the balcony. Getting a little bit of elevation. Scout drone is coming out. Searching, trying to find Sui, possibly seeing if he pushed into that two-story building. Scout drone's going to be finding Amnesia there. Amnesia does take it out. Takes the scout drone out from Blaqsun. Now both drones have been expired for both sides. Looks like Sui's taking some shots from Show, just trying to get the two-tap on him at the distance, trying to make an easy, or get an easy pick. Amnesia runs all the way back around to the spawn to go for a high side flank, possibly. Almost with his positioning, thinks that somebody's chasing him. Stopped short in the back and then is going to go back all the way to where he first started on the bottom side. Gas drone, all he needs to do is find Sui, and Sui's going to, if he's trapped enough. And never mind. Scare does take out the drone. Both techs doing their job, taking out the one drone on both sides. Ping's still being thrown, though. Who are we seeing that somebody's pinging? And Show gets a disconnect. I think that should... yeah, that should be a reset. That should be a reset. No deaths have happened. This may have to be a intermission. It's up to them, though, if they want to play it out that way. Completely up to them. It's all up to the team captains to make the round reset happen, but I don't know. At this point, PHG, they're not making an attempt. Violence does get a nade thrown at him. That's a beautiful nade. Scare, oh my goodness. Scare and Apache both are going to be hanging out here. Here comes the Vanguard. Amnesia takes out Nev. Scare takes out Apache. Now Violence pushing up onto the backside of him. Nev not going to be seeing the revive just yet. Amnesia pushes back around the wall. Here comes Violence. Oh, Scare and Amnesia trying to find each other here. Nades being thrown. Show gets back into the match. And Amnesia takes out Scare. That's 2 down for the boys of Blaqsun. And here comes Sui, takes out Amnesia. Now it is bound to be in a 2v1 situation. Toma and Violence. It is now a 1v1. We might be seeing a round number 6. If Violence is able to... Oh, and no, here comes the revives. And never mind, Sui. Sui gets off of it, thinking that Violence might be up the hill from him. Both members of each team are about the same health level. Sui's going to be pushing back down the hill, though. Bizarre turn of events. Patchy's going to be getting the res from Sui. Sui's going to be running down to the access point. Is he going to try and go for access at this point? Surely he wouldn't. He is a one-tap. Oh, this is too easy. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. With the 3v4, PHG has pulled a trick or a rabbit out of their hat and has made it to where they are able to get their 4th back in and try for another round. Oof. Show dropping out didn't much matter. They were able to clutch it up, that 9x9 from Violence. Made it happen and kept the dream alive for PHG. No 5-0 today. PHG staying alive. There we go. 2 drone situation coming out from Blaqsun. Scare hanging out, or still holding on to his tech, and Sui still holding on to his assassin. Patchy coming out with the Tox tech from Violence again. Assassin coming out from Amnesia. Show still holding on to that point, man, with that fighting spirit. Alright, so round number 6. On the top side we have Blaqsun, and on the bottom side we have PHG. Blaqsun looking to close this out. Got to give it to Violence. That was a great save on his part. Gas drone does divert Amnesia's path to the clinic just a little bit. Sui gonna be looking for him. Sui does take control of clinic, and Amnesia's gonna continue to push around the right side. Puts a mine right at the corner. Sui puts a mine at the door to clinic. Violence is gonna be throwing proxies, all 3 at the corner of his building. Show gonna be hanging out inside the bank. And the 4th, Apache on the left, watching for anybody to move across the main road. Toma in his drone is going to be pinging out some people. Sui does move out of the clinic. Scare! Here comes Scare right on the corner. Sees Amnesia. Not in time. Scare is going to be getting shot at by Amnesia. Amnesia unable to make it happen. And on the second attempt, Amnesia takes out Scare, and Sui having to move around the mine. Here comes Amnesia yet again around the corner, and Sui's gonna be drop shotting like crazy, trying to avoid the shots from 2 people. And now Amnesia takes out Sui. It is down to being a 2v4 early in the round. Great work from the assassin of PHG. Nev now with the toxic drone going to be hanging out trying to find Amnesia, try to get him on the ground. He's got 2 bodies in front of him to revive, but Show going to be reinforcing the assassin of PHG. Gas drone comes out looking for Nev. Is he going to be seeing him and gassing out that building? And Toma pushes across the road and finds the proxy of Violence. It is down to being a 1v4, all resting on the shoulders of Nev. Uh-oh, gas does come down right on top of Nev. Good. I don't even know if they even saw him in there. There was just a guess, maybe. Good guess. He's just going to sit in it. Nev is just going to bask in the gas. Dutch oven it. I don't think he's going to be able to survive. I think he's just going to eat it. Yeah, he's just going to eat it. Night-night. Nev takes the death, and they move on to round number 7. Yeah, at that point, I think he was just like, we still got 2 rounds on him. Screw it. Go to the next one. Eat it. Okay, back to being a 1 drone situation for the boys of Blaqsun. Still going to be the scout drone, and we've got 3 strong assault classes coming out to play on Blaqsun. And on the right side, Alpha Team PHG going to be running with the Tox Tech, Assassin, and Point Man. 3 assaults and 1 drone on both sides. Blaqsun yet again still game point, but PHG holding on tight. They're slowly, but it took a little bit of time, but they're slowly kind of building some steam here. Tech makes quick work of Toma. No early intel on the movements of PHG. Gas drone as well, taken out from... What a shot. Amnesia with the Assassin going to be moving down. Nev right in front of him. It looks like Sui did put some shots in on the Assassin, but Sui takes some damage himself and forcing the battle rage. Nev does push in, gets Amnesia. That's first one on the ground. Headshots coming in. 2 assaults right in front of Nev, and here comes the Point Man battle. Nev takes out Show. Here comes Violence, and Violence is taken out by the M16 of Sui. And now it's down to being Apache's job, and Sui says, no thank you, good night. 5-2 is your game, ladies and gentlemen. Blaqsun takes the match. What a game, and what a valiant effort to bring it back for PHG. But in the end, the Point and Pred do work and end it 6-4 and 9-3 and 5-4 and a 2-4 for Toma. Good intel work from Toma. GG's Show coming in with a oof on the 0-5. Apache with the 7-6 and 5-6, 3-5 from the other boys of PHG. Hope you all enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it if you like the video. Hey, thank you all for coming out and watching this sweat fest. Until next time, I'm Super Sand. I'm out.